the Wildcat podcast for this year. It's middle of October, and it's our second appointment with Dr. Moore. More with Moore. So I'm your host, speech teacher, yearbook sponsor, live streamer, Mr. Paul Clements. And let's go ahead and go around the room and see who else is involved in the podcast. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
McGuire's here again.
Josh is here again.
Cassidy's back.
Oh, I'm kidding.
All right.
Fair enough.
We have Dr. Moore. Welcome, Dr. Moore.
Hello.
All right. So today's theme is going to be kind of Halloween, because we're getting close. We're getting close to the holiday, and then it's the holiday that everybody forgets right after Thanksgiving. So maybe kind of tackle both of those at the same time. Who knows how this is going to go? Today is going to be completely unscripted, I guess you can say. But first things first, anybody have any good news that may or may not have happened to them since the last podcast about 2 weeks ago? Nothing but bad news, I take it, right?
Man. Oh, I don't know. I've been able to enjoy some weekends, which has been nice. I got to see my son play a little flag football this weekend, which was good. So just having those times, and got to take the boat out finally and get out and about and away from the city for a while. So it was good.
I've had a few weekends myself where, just chilling out and, spend some time with the family. Just a couple of weekends, though. Debate. We still have a few Saturdays that we do. But also the debate team, we went to league. Well, we didn't go anywhere, but we had league competition last Thursday, and we had a couple of students who took home some hardware. So sixth place for CKL League Debate went to Travis Pop and Dontre DJ Miller.
Miller, yeah.
And so that was a good day. The school itself, we finished fourth. So, yeah.
Very good.
Well, what about our students behind the mic? What any good things that have been happening to you guys in the last couple of weeks?
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We finished tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
At regionals, Reese and I were a game away from state, but then we had to play the number 1 seed and we lost.
Dang it.
Yeah, they're really good.
Did you guys give them a run for their money?
No.
Fair enough.
Sometimes that happens. But hey, you guys competed and showed some determination in there. So, good job. McGuire, Cassidy, what about you guys?
Cassidy just got over being sick, so.
That's
Volleyball
always a
finally
good
won
thing.
some games.
Yeah, volleyball won Tuesday night, 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to like 2 haunted things the past couple weekends. Those have been fun.
You talked about Field of Screams last time. What's the other one?
So I went to Field of Screams, and then I went to the haunted house at the Pumpkin Patch in El Dorado.
Ooh.
I don't know what it's called, but it was kind of scary too.
Is the one north of? Oh no, okay.
It starts with a W.
Walton's.
Huh?
Walton's.
Yeah, they
I've
have
been
a
up there.
haunted house.
Is that where they shoot the pumpkin out of the cannon?
Probably.
Yeah.
I didn't go in the day, so I didn't get to see
Oh,
anything else.
gotcha,
It was
yeah.
dark.
So, okay. Last time you talked about Field of Screams and what goes on there. What about over in Walton's? What happened over there?
So this one is smaller than Field of Screams, but it probably takes, I don't know, they're kind of the same time amount. It just depends. So this one's probably a little quicker, but this is just 2 barns you go through, and in between they have some scary stuff, but the last barn is just like a maze of you going up and down it. It was really cool. This one, I would say the Walters one is way more loud. It's very chaotic. Scary wise, I've been to Field of Scream so many times, so I always say the other one was scarier, but they're probably the same. I really liked it.
I was scared out of my mind.
Yeah, Cassie went to film screens with me. There was a big group of us, and
I was scared.
she ran a lot. It's okay.
Got your exercise in, huh?
Yeah, I haven't been to a haunted house this year, but I did go through my son's bedroom the other day. It's pretty.
That's its own.
It's scary in itself. All the stuff the clothes hadn't been washed, and probably have things living on them. And, you know what I mean? Just like from the floor and dust mites and just
Night of the Living
Yeah.
Laundry. Yeah.
grass stains, you name it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Oh man. I think I haven't had a good scare in a long time for me. Like I
You must not see Tallman in the hallways. I get scared every day.
oh, he's all the way on the other side of the building.
Excuse
so.
me, every day.
Yeah, for those of you who do not know, Mr. Tallman is notorious for wearing a ghillie suit.
It's true.
Especially
In
at
school.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Hides in
Around the
tree.
holiday season, you may catch him. So. Mhm.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I don't think I've had a good scare in a long time. When before I was a teacher, when I worked at the JCPenney's, myself and a friend of mine, well, a few friends of mine, we would make an effort to try to scare each other, and it was kind of easy because where I was stationed, I had the stock room / like little warehouse part of the store that I could just like silently walk out of.
Mm-hmm.
I was really good at doing that back in the day. So, but yeah, I haven't had a good scare in a long time, so I might have to go and check one of those places out. What about you, Kinley or Josh? Like, do you guys like haunted houses, going to stuff like that? Pay people to scare you?
Not really. With my luck, I would actually end up hurting the person trying to scare me by reflex.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Because my reflex is more of, if you scare me, my hand automatically pops up. So, yeah, I really don't go to places like that because I don't want to injure anybody.
Yeah, but that's why they have you sign a waiver, right?
We didn't find anything.
Yep.
If you go to a place that's more serious about it, they will, but there's two that I've researched that are kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
I've never gone to like Field of Screams. I was gonna go this year. I don't know what weekend, but I was gonna go next weekend. But all the tickets are sold out unless you want to go to 11:30.
yeah, my
Yeah.
friend
Yeah.
wanted me to go back with her this weekend, but I didn't want to spend $20 to do the same thing over
Yeah.
again. And they said they got their tickets yesterday for Saturday, and they could only get 11:30.
Yeah, it's only 11:30 to
I was
12.
like, okay. We went on a good weekend.
Mm-hmm. There really wasn't that many people there.
Mm-mm.
So, I think the other thing about like what Halloween things. So not only like do we have like haunted pumpkin patches, haunted fields, and haunted houses, but also what is it, like murder mystery nights? I think those are.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I don't know of anything that goes on around here. That dives into those things. But I mean, like it's always a good time to. It's always just a time to like do something out of the normal. That's one of the reasons why I really love holidays like Halloween. I mean, we get some holidays in the summertime, but it's all barbecue and light things on fire. That's 4th of July, and then barbecue, and then we finally get like Halloween, where it's like, okay, now we have something themed and scary or
I love
spooky.
summer's holidays though.
Me too.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with them.
4th of
Yep.
July is super
I
fun.
love 4th of July.
Me too.
Something else that I've done that's kind of scary. It's like you can do it all year though. Is like escape rooms.
Mhm.
Like some of those aren't scary, but I've done a couple that were like, that was kind of cool.
I've seen videos of like haunted car washes.
I've seen
Oh.
that too.
I've seen.
I wish we had one of those.
I know.
So-
Like, you know how fun that was?
Wait. Does it haunt and you get your car washed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Throw like a milkshake and a cheeseburger in this thing.
Well, like I saw a video they give you a big bucket of candy when you first come
Oh
in.
snap!
And then
popcorn.
like they
would
can
be good.
open your door and
Oh god.
they wash your car at the same time.
There was one I saw that was like, it was one of like the a very popular haunted house or haunted field or whatever it was. But this year they made it drive-through with like a storyline. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know where it was, but
That's kind of like what, dinner theater, but like drive-through theater.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna do like a PVC pipe and put my candy down the pipe all the way
Oh,
down to
yeah.
the bottom of my stairs to the kids that come this year, just for fun. Not to quarantine necessarily, but just for fun, 'cause it's cool. Just hold your bucket there and candy falls into it like a bank tube. Oh yeah.
Now,
Cool.
it would work twice as much if you had like one of those like video doorbells with the speaker and the microphone.
Yeah. You could be like Snickers or Milky Way.
Oh,
Snickers or
man.
Milky Way.
It'd be like,
Snickers.
Yeah, me too.
Snickers.
welcome to the House of Dracula.
Yeah.
Do
Snickers.
you want a Kit Kat?
Do you
Love
want-
vampires.
Snickers
You get-
or Butterfinger.
Snickers.
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 Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now Butterfinger's good, but it sticks to your teeth. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also breaks apart very easily.
Twix.
I love
Or
Twix.
Snickers.
Ooh.
Twix.
Snickers.
Twix.
Right or left?
Left.
All right. Both is a good one. Left's pretty good though too. The right one's a little funky.
Taste different?
Okay, how about this?
They
Kit
actually do
Kat
taste
or
different?
Twix?
Kit
Kit Kat.
Kats are so good.
Yeah.
Like we
What's
have
the
like
difference
5 people
between-
saying Kit Kats, one person
Dude, you gotta
saying
figure it
Kit
out for
Kats
yourself.
I
There's
have to
some that
get
are right
some.
Twix and some are left Twix.
I didn't know they tasted different.
Yeah, you gotta get one of each.
Wait, what?
What?
I guess left
Right
and
Twix
right
and left
Twix
Twix.
taste different.
Hashtag
No.
not sponsored.
I've
The
never
exact same
noticed.
thing, they just put a different label on
We'll
it.
see. We'll see.
Now,
You gotta try it out though.
You know, the
Okay.
worst part. Oh, go ahead.
Left Twix flowed caramel on cookie, while right Twix.
Cascaded.
Right. There's a difference. I mean,
A similar word
and
for the
right-
same process.
right dump- Dumps
Left Twix
chocolate.
is bathed in chocolate.
Right.
Right Twix is cloaked in chocolate.
right.
That's awesome.
It,
Okay,
it has to do with how they do it.
Okay, I'll.
They're
check.
like two separate factories.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what sucks is Halloween. When you get older, you don't get a trick or treat. So then, like, you have to do all of like the haunted houses and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're younger, it's just free and you got free candy.
But wait a minute, I still trick or treat.
You're still trick or treat.
No one opens their door.
Yeah. No, I was 12.
they're
I've been
trick
tall.
or treat.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I've been tall for so long. When I was like 13, still trick or treating, people would think I was 16, so they're just getting dirty looks the whole time. I'm just like, that's not my fault.
Oh man, but you know, I mean, for me, it's not so much the candy and stuff like that. I actually enjoy like giving out candy, which is why I have an empty candy bowl over here.
Yep.
But for me, it's the creativity and the costumes.
Mhm.
Like that's one of the bigger reasons. Like I can go for Labor Day and wear a costume and everybody will look at me funny.
Right.
But like if it's Halloween though, everybody will look at you funny if you're not wearing a costume. So now if it's Christmas and you're dressed up like an elf or Santa, then then they'll be like, oh, you're in the spirit of the holiday. So
Hey, I did get myself a new elf this year.
oh yeah.
Because I'm always saying, you guys know that. I go on top of the roof and throw candy. Yeah. You guys are going to like the elf this year.
Oh
Wait,
gosh.
you're up on the roof and throwing candy
Yeah.
at people?
Please
He's
tell
always-
me it's Cape.
Yeah. First year, creep some
Oh,
kids. They're
that'd
like,
be
what
so
the?
funny.
Please
What's that
tell
guy
me
doing?
Casey's your
But
elf.
it's like, oh wait, candy.
No, I think I got Miss Llewellyn to be my elf.
Oh,
Get on the roof
she's
with me.
got red hair.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think I have an idea for Krampus then.
Just
Tallman.
imagine him
in the tree in his ghillie
Yeah,
suit.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh man. Yeah. So Halloween is coming up. It's on a Saturday this time. That's
Yeah, that'd be
that's
fun.
nice.
That is nice.
I'm a softball tournament.
I mean, I have a debate tournament lined up for that day, but nobody wants to go.
Weird. Yep.
So, and they were gonna have like a costume contest and all of that. Like, oh man, I'd be so on top of that. I'd be zooming in as a judge, and they would be wondering, it's like, why is Macho Man Randy Savage over here? It's like, oh yeah, I vote for the elf, man. Yeah.
Well, I could tell you that I get into the costume thing with my son once in a while or whatever, every couple of years, but my wife does not. She's like Ebenezer Scrooge of Halloween.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
You gonna get a costume on? No. No, I'm not. Oh, all right, very good. No, I'm really not. All right.
Oh man, yeah, I mean, like my family doesn't really do it, but well, the Latino side of my family doesn't really do it, but that's because, you know, in South and Central America, it's not Halloween; it's about Day of the Dead, and then All Saints Day right after. So, yeah, it's really weird. It's like you have three holidays, all celebrating the dead,
Right.
3 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, there's lots of dead people, so.
Oh
Lots
yeah,
of
for
people.
sure. About, you know, a good few thousand years worth of dead. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's so like I'm one of the very few people that actually goes out and, you know, does like the costumes and stuff like that when I get the chance. You know, it's not always every year, but like when there's the opportunity to do so.
Store bought or homemade costume? Which one?
We always did a homemade, just cheaper.
Yeah. And you can do cool
come up
stuff.
with the weirdest.
Yeah.
costumes.
What's the little Minecraft guy that's the skeleton? You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about?
Or
Skeleton?
creeper.
Is that what? Yeah,
Yeah,
Creeper. I don't know.
the
We made
skeleton.
him last year for my son. Have a-
Aw.
Stuff. It was pretty neat. I'm trying to think.
I was a clown princess once.
Oh gosh, that's so funny.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, cool. Clown
What was
princess.
I? Oh, I was a wizard, I think, my last year of trick or treating. We just bought a robe and I had a
Whoa.
stick.
What was your worst costume ever?
Clown princess.
Worst?
Oh,
know.
I don't know.
Mine was
I don't
probably
remember.
a tractor.
Tractor, like
I just had an inflatable tractor that I wore.
I was a pumpkin one year. That wasn't bad though. That was cute. That was cute pictures I saw.
Remember what my worst
Little
was,
pumpkin.
probably. Anybody going to the pumpkin patch this year? Anybody?
No,
Anyone?
I can't go this weekend.
Kelsey and I are going on
Yeah,
Sunday.
We'd like to go and get
Which
it
one are
done.
you going to?
The P&M one.
Is that now? Where's that at? Is that?
It's kind of over by Inman. That's
Gotcha.
yeah. It's where
Gotcha.
most people I think go.
we
is
meet,
this a haunted pumpkin patch?
No, it's
No,
just a
pumpkin
regular.
patches are
pumpkin.
just-
we meet a couple. Now we went to Walton's before, the one up there
Mhm.
north of El Dorado. It's pretty neat. But we went to Klossmeyer Farm last year, which is down by Clearwater. A couple of our friends live down there, and their kids go to Clearwater, and so we meet them, and it's pretty neat. They had, you know, dairy cows and stuff there, and you get to
I don't remember the
hang
last
out and
time.
watch them do, you know, do all the farm stuff. So it's pretty cool. So,
I don't remember the last time I touched a pumpkin at all. So
Were you weren't here for Cassidy's pumpkin carving thing. That's why I was like, Cassidy just brought a pumpkin the other day.
oh yeah, was that last week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to miss that. But
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've been to a pumpkin patch either. It's been a while.
I love pumpkin patch.
I do
so
too.
one of the thought we had there for a while before, you know, we had to do some restriction stuff was what it would be like to have one of those patches bring pumpkins into here
Ooh.
and do something with little kids, you know, from the elementary or something
Yeah, we
over in
should've-
our parking lot or something like that.
Maybe we could do it for Thanksgiving because we'll have more time.
There you
Little
go.
pumpkins
Like a
are
gob-
like 75 cents.
Yeah, and we could
Right,
do like
yeah.
hand turkeys in the parking lot maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we thought that if we got a pumpkin patch, because, you know,
The Bueller one's
We
not
could-
opening this year.
Yeah, I was like, we could have done it in the parking lot, just get some. Oh, we can do that. We could do something.
yeah, and we can take like the insides and, you know, have that like be made into like homemade pumpkin pie or
Oh.
something like that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
man.
gosh,
I will not be
that's-
touching that.
See, I'm not a pumpkin pie guy.
I'm not
Oh,
either. I
I
don't
love
like pumpkin
Here's
pie.
why. I had a cat,
Mhm.
and
What?
my mom made like
I'm
6
I'm scared
pumpkin
of where this
pies
is
for
going.
his big family thing that we had, right?
Uh-huh.
And I came out in the morning, and dude, the cat walked across like 5 of them and ate out of the 5th or 6th one or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so you had like paw prints all the way. Oh man, it was
I
gross.
love cats.
I didn't love that cat.
I don't
Neither
like
did my
changing
mom.
the cat boxes.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I would just rather not have a cat.
I love
Yeah, man.
cats.
I like my cats.
I think
I still
cats
think
have,
they're
have figured
You know-
life out. They're like, these people, they just leave me alone, and I purr at them, they'll feed me, and they also flush my toilet for me.
You know what? Kenzie likes cats, but she still has not put any jokes in the cat box over there. That's.
See, I think that needs to.
Or have you?
Me? Oh, I'm Kinley. You said
Yeah.
my name wrong.
What'd I say?
You said
Kinsey.
Sorry, Kinley.
It's Kenzie's
Sorry.
birthday. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Did I
it
say
is
Kenzie
Kenzie's
today?
birthday.
Sorry, Kinley. You
Oh no, it's okay.
come over here and punch me in the arm, right? So,
Well, still, you haven't, yeah.
you know,
I don't
mean,
have
like,
any
real-
jokes.
Yes.
I don't have any.
No cat jokes, though.
You
No.
don't have any.
Like-
Dude, I've heard every
specific
cat
jokes?
joke for 3 years. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I'm running out.
I'll
I can
make
tell you
one
haven't
up.
done them for,
Yeah, I try and do about one a week.
yeah.
on the days where I need a little filler, we'll do a cat joke.
I mean, you just need to, like, you can always tell everybody that I'm looking for a cat joke, write me out.
What?
Get it?
Caramel apples. Anybody do caramel apples?
Oh, I love
No.
caramel.
Really good.
Man, that's my favorite time of the year. They used to have the caramel apples that had like peanuts on the outside of them.
Those are
So that's more
really
thing.
good.
That's Thanksgiving time, right?
Man.
Or is that Christmas?
I always
don't know.
felt that was
You
more
don't know?
I
fair.
don't know. I just
Yeah,
keep eating
State
them.
Fair.
They were good.
Yeah, that's what it's State Fair and then like
State
Fall
Fair,
Fest.
Mhm.
Oh, Fall Fest. It was like a year ago. The other day, it came up in my.
I
memories.
haven't been for a long
Oh, yeah.
time. so.
Last year was like it was different. Last year or something.
Now, my mom used to make them homemade. Like she'd
Oh, caramel apples.
caramel and do caramel apples. Oh man, they were good. Ooh.
Which ones do you like best, the red or the green?
Green.
Green one's slow.
Really? See, I
I
picture
don't like the
caramel
tart
apple red.
green. I like, I'm a Fuji apple fan. Or what's the other one starts with a G?
So
The
there's
Granny
Fuji-
Smith
Granny
ones?
Smith.
Not
Gala.
Granny. No, not
Oh.
Granny.
Gala.
The Gala ones,
Yeah,
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 those
yeah.
ones are good.
Those are good too.
Okay, I just eat right up.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, if it's juicy, it's good. You know? Yeah, no, I love apples. They're good fall fruit. I love myself some pumpkin pie and all that. I guess everybody really loves the pumpkin spice, like pumpkin spice
my
latte.
buddy does.
I've never
He's
even
all about
tried
like
it.
pumpkin.
Never really.
Like they
I'm
got
not
pumpkin
really into
spice
it.
like ice cream, and my buddy eats that all the
Ew.
time. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
my mom likes that.
Um,
My mom gets like pumpkin, like everything.
Right.
At Starbucks.
Ooh,
yeah.
it's pumpkin time.
No,
of the
my
year. I'm
mom gets
yeah,
like
I'm
at
good.
like Bogey's, she'll get like a pumpkin pie like shake
Oh,
and stuff. Yeah,
ew.
she said it's
Yeah.
really good, but
I've
What
had,
about
I've had pumpkin pie shakes. I've had the new pumpkin pie Kit Kats. Those are
those
good.
were so bad. I tried that the
It was
other day.
awful.
You know,
Oh, I did not like
here,
it.
it is like baking season coming on now, though.
Yeah.
You know. Now, I'll do apple pie. I like apple pie.
Apple pie's
Yeah,
so
apple
good.
pie-
I don't
Peach-
like pie. I
Peach
like
is alright, but I don't
yeah,
like
I really
cherries
don't
too
like
sweet.
pie that much either.
Cherry pie is just way.
The filling's good,
Oh, yeah,
but I
cherry
hate
pie's way
crust.
too sweet.
Yeah,
What
it's like,
about? do
whoa.
you guys like stuffing?
Yeah.
I don't
No.
like
Oh.
stuff.
Can never
You
do
eat
it.
stuffing?
No, I can't take the smell
Holy
either.
Oh, okay.
cow, you're
It's
missing
weird.
out.
Not stuffing, but dressing. So like same thing, but it's not inside the turkey.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, like the
No,
side
like,
dish of
yeah.
stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is that what
I
it's?
love stuffing.
You do like stuffing?
Oh, yeah.
I like rolls.
And you can eat it left over the next day, and it's delicious.
Mashed potatoes, and then like we stopped doing turkey because it's too dry. So
Yeah,
we do ham
we
now
do
for
ham too.
Thanksgiving.
We
and
did
We
Christmas.
do both.
My
But
brother
I
Yeah,
like-
maybe both. We do
Yeah, we
both.
still do both.
My
Yeah.
brother did a smoked turkey a couple years ago. It was really good.
Fried turkey is my
What?
favorite. Fried
Right.
turkey, but like
Josh, can you
injected.
move this way?
You know.
Thank
So
you.
so that leads me into my thing. It's like, I don't know. For the last few years, I've been thinking of like, okay, so everybody likes to talk about this war on Christmas, and I'm like, no, Christmas is thriving. It's good. It's starting to overtake other holidays. Thanksgiving. There's a war on Thanksgiving. The opponent is Christmas.
Because of Black Friday sales and stuff.
I hate how Christmas comes. Like,
Did you see
people
their-
put it in stores?
They're doing Black Friday in like 3 different parts at Walmart now.
And
Really?
they're
Spread it
doing it
out.
on
Is it
Thursday.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
You eat your turkey, and then it's like, oh, it's Christmas now.
Well, it was
Well, so-
Prime Day yesterday, wasn't it, or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prime
it
Day,
was.
so.
Actually, I think every year we eat for Thanksgiving, but my family, we eat at like noon and we just snack all day with it. So it's like we don't even have a meal. We just kind of eat whenever the turkey's done, and then they go shopping that night.
Right.
And then like they go away.
Yeah, it's kind of a tradition thing anyway
Yeah.
for us too.
And it's not even like Christmassy shopping. It's just like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. We gotta go
And
shop.
what I don't like
Yeah.
is how they keep creeping further into, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
like if it was at
Halloween-
6 o'clock on or something, that's fine. But
Yeah.
it's like
s-
noon now.
So the other day I
Man,
went
I
to go
can't wait until
get
it overtakes Halloween.
Yeah.
the other day I went to go get a like spooky basket for my friend for her birthday, and I was in Dollar General and I could not find Halloween stuff because the Christmas stuff was
stuff's
up.
out.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad. And then this summer, we were shopping at Hobby Lobby in August.
Yeah.
Christmas trees were out.
No, like literally Hobby Lobby puts their stuff out in like July.
I'm
Not
like,
kidding.
we have 6 months.
I know.
I don't need a Christmas tree right now.
I went to
Like, who is
like a-
buying Christmas presents in July?
Well, like my mom will like
we
see
do.
something online and like, oh, Christmas, good,
Yeah.
but not like actually, you know.
I went to a store this, like, I don't know, mid-July, and they already put up all their, like, tank tops, shorts, and stuff, and had
Right.
sweaters, cardigans, jeans out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need, like, tank tops right now for sports, and they
Yeah.
have none.
Oh, just wait until December, and then they'll be back, and they'll be like triple marked the price, marked
Yeah.
up. Oh man. So yeah, I mean, we've got Thanksgiving that's coming up, and I always feel that that's the forgotten holiday. I'm glad that we do have people that remember it, because soon we're gonna lose Thanksgiving altogether, and we won't have the pageants,
love
we won't have the pilgrims. and
I don't
stuff,
think
so-
we'll lose it.
No.
No, I mean I'm just over
Kinley,
exaggerating.
what do you love about Thanksgiving?
I just like fall and stuff. Like I don't know.
Mhm.
I just like
This is my
everything
favorite
about it.
time of weather.
Yeah, me
year
too.
is about
What it normally is, though.
yeah, about
Not this
Not the
Halloween,
90
yeah,
degrees.
Halloween time for me to around beginning of the year. In Kansas it's cold, but it's not like crazy,
Mhm.
cold. I love fall weather. It's my jam. If it doesn't get above 70, I'm a happy guy. But
Oh, yeah,
my
I
wife
can agree with that.
Yeah.
hates it.
I don't like
God.
cold though.
I
Like
hate
No.
the cold.
Not
40,
like-
40
My
and
wife-
below.
Like when
No.
it snows, it's so cold.
I hate when it's freezing cold and not snowing.
But you
Yeah,
can
not
always.
worth it.
Here's the thing about the cold though. You can always take like a coat or another layer off. Summertime, man, it's hot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's
Well, see,
nothing
like,
you can do
You
about
can
it.
get in a pool. You can
Yeah.
That's
ice
true.
cream.
All
I
right,
can tan. I get tan
Turn the
from the
sprinklers
sun.
on, right?
I can be inside in air conditioning.
That's
I could just
true.
live in
That's
this
true.
classroom
That's true.
because it's the coldest
No, I
class.
hate this classroom. It's so cold.
Well, no, in the summertime. In the
You're getting
summertime
all
when it's hot.
things again.
I must be a powerful eater.
No, I was meaning in the summertime when it's hot. I could
Oh,
just
yeah,
live
yeah,
in
I
this
would
classroom.
chill in
It's gonna be
too.
freezing in here in the winter though.
Yeah, I've
know,
already
I'm not
prepared my
ready.
students in the morning. I'm like, yeah, guys.
I remember it was freezing last year.
I think I'm
Yeah.
just gonna bring a blanket for a classroom.
Right.
Well, I mean,
I
that
just
depends on
like it.
Mr. Moore.
Yeah.
Because we do have the rule of no blankets in the. in
Well, I
the
won't
building.
carry it around. I just, ugh,
I have
Just
a
have
heated
our
blanket.
personal little
yeah.
blanket.
Just
Yeah.
bring it in and drop it off for school. I got you.
Yeah. I won't carry it around. I'm just gonna have like my own little setup over there.
Just stack them up there.
So last year when we started doing the live streams, this will tie in here in a second. And Kinley, your brother may have told you this many a times here. We started having our commentators, Zane and Benaiah. They were commentating the games. When it got to the later stages of the season, we were up on top of the booth when it was freezing cold.
Yeah.
I had
Sure.
gloves on. There's this box of scarves that I have over here,
Mhm.
and I remember it was just so cold. We had a space heater up there, and it still wasn't doing.
Was it the
job.
last game that got kind of cold?
Yes.
I was looking up there and I'm like, Benai and Zane are like this, they're like shivering.
It's freezing.
Well, boys, they wear shorts.
They were wearing
no
shorts,
matter
yeah.
Of course they
What
do.
the weather is.
They wear them in the winter too, all
I
winter
know.
long. Shorts
all
every
the
day.
time.
Yeah, I've had classmates of mine when I was in high school that would do that. They were both brothers, and it's like shorts all the time.
All
Yeah.
year round shorts.
So, I mean, I can understand it. Shorts are completely comfortable, but man, I
Too
don't
cold.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're second half of October, and we've got. I think that there's a few events still lined up for the school. We have the football game, which is coming up on Friday, and that's about the time when this episode should drop. It is the game against Hudge Trinity, and that's going to be a tough one. But then there's Sterling High School after that, and then we have then it's district playoffs. And I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I mean, we've got a good football team this year. I think, I mean, definitely. I don't know, what are the odds that we would be hosting district playoffs, or what do you guys think?
That'd be awesome. I don't know.
It'd be awesome if we could host.
I think they'd give it to someone with like a brand new field. Though.
Well, and
Most
where we're
likely.
at in the red zone,
Oh,
that
yeah,
probably
true.
won't happen.
Reno County probably not.
But I don't care where it's at. We'll all go. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really make a difference if
If it's-
it's here or not.
2 hours away.
Very true.
Right.
It's like
2
leaving
hours.
school. Or, I'm just kidding.
I
No,
would.
don't support that.
Oh.
Well,
Right.
Dr. Moore, what do you think? Like, you know, what do you think the odds are of us hosting a district? Because I know it has a lot to do with like record for the season and all that.
Well, I think some of us just going to see how we're going to shake out here in our district play, you know, and kind of go from there. But I think either way, whether we're home or away, it's going to be supported. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
our
Definitely.
kids are definitely excited about it this year, and so are our parents and the players too. And you know, you look at some of the other surrounding programs too. You know, the band gets into that because man, there's extra games they get to perform to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And things like that. So anytime you get into playoff type setups, a lot of people get excited about things. So we are excited. I think the part for me that's challenging is, you know, being that we're in the red, and that gets hard, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the other thing too is that now, I mean, like this all depends on, you know, of course, a few other things. I mean, technology isn't always perfect, but I mean, like we've got the
Yep.
stream going, so that allows us
Yeah.
to be able to have
Yep,
it.
gives some options for people, so that was a good deal. So,
So
yep, but no, we're going in a good direction right now, and that was a good game last week we had. Just
Oh, yeah.
to get some confidence built up, and
especially after homecoming, you know.
yep.
Now the other thing is I mean, like Haven's always going to have confidence about this because, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you guys know this, but this town eats, drinks, breathes basketball. Well, okay, mostly, but I mean, we've got basketball that's coming up, and you know, we've got a couple basketball players in here with us. So yeah, I mean, like, are you guys excited for the new basketball season coming up?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Not sure how it's gonna go.
I just
with
like I don't
everything.
want to like
Jinx
get
it.
too excited because I did that last year softball and then you know like didn't get softball. It's like I don't want to jinx anything, so we're just kind of like letting it play out, letting it roll.
I know. I'm very like, I don't know what it's gonna be like. Like
Yeah.
how it's all gonna work, you know.
You know, we've been fortunate at the varsity level with, I know with football here, definitely, we haven't had to quarantine the team, and a lot of other districts have, and that's, you know, that's a tough one there, and we're still not really clear on what happens if a team has to quarantine during the playoff stuff. You know, does that mean it's a forfeit, or is that, you know? So we're
Push it
had to get some
back, I
feedback
don't
on
know.
that, yeah, to see what that looks like, or if there's a makeup game, but how do you do a makeup 2 weeks later, you know? And so yeah, it's an interesting dynamic that's coming at us, and we'll see how it all plays out. So.
Yep.
I mean, you know, the fall is always an interesting time with sports, especially when we get deeper into it. You know, we have that transition and all that. I don't know. I think I made everybody sadder now. I reminding us with
I know.
We'll keep pushing
okay.
through. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
You can't get sad about it now. You just have to just roll with it.
roll with the punches.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's how we kind of discussed
Because
it
if
with
you-
our teachers the other day. We had just what we call like a stand-up staff meeting where our teachers came in and got some breakfast, and we just all, you know, had a chat about, you know, we could get frustrated about, you know, all kinds of different things out there surrounding all this, but, you know, what we gotta do is focus on kids and focus on, you know, helping you guys continue to push forward in whatever manner or whatever platform we're in. And, you know, I think our staff gets that, and they're excited about that still. So there's still a good positive push that comes from that, I think, with our staff, and I hope our kids see that to a point, you know. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the idea, and I think this is the idea that you were going with yesterday on that is, I mean, you know, yeah, we've gotten to a point where people get frustrated over one way or the other.
Right.
But I mean, in the end, you know, keeping a positive outlook and trying to show that positive outlook to everybody can still can still pay dividends. You know, having an optimistic view on things, I think is, like, you know, I mean, like you may feel like you're happy-go-lucky, but at that same time, it's, you know, maybe that's what gets you through the day.
And I think for us, you know, as a staff, kind of one thing I said, you know, to them is, you know, there's, we can let things get to us, or we can keep doing our best. And I think a lot of that comes down to, you know, a lot of people look at the cup's half full and the cup's half empty or whatever, and I guess my reply to that is just fill the cup up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Fill it up. Fill the cup up, and in other words, pour yourself into doing the best you can with what you have. Fill the cup up.
Yeah, that's how we had to
So-
start thinking, because seniors, like, I just think it's harder for us in a way of, like, we're not going to ever get this back.
Right.
Like, and I don't want to, like, put it off on the juniors or anybody else, like, but they have more years to maybe, like, get it back. So I think we had to start thinking, like, just fill the cup. Just do what we can with what we get. You know, like, at least we're getting something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, you know, looking forward, if it continues to get worse with criterias and stuff, and we go to a hybrid model, you know, there's still some good things we can do with that. You know, it's not the end here. We can still move forward and be progressive with that model.
I mean, that means, yeah, we have less students in the building each day, but we still have students in the building,
Right.
and we still have events. And we still have
Remote was
stuff like
hard, you know, on all of us, including
Way
our
too
teachers.
hard.
And I think the reason was we were very disconnected. You know? And hybrid gives us the ability that, well, you may have been online yesterday, but I'm going to see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? And that kiddo that didn't quite get that math problem, we're going to grab you and make sure you got what you need to get. You know, and so there are still some good things about that we didn't even have that model in our brain in the spring. You know, because we had to go remote, and so it's not something we've had to do, and not sure if it's something we'll end up doing. But I think we're prepared in a way that our teachers are finding the best avenue, if we have to go that way, to continue to move forward and fill up the cup, you know what I mean, and do what we got to do. So,
And, you know, I think on the other side of it is, you know, once we get past this, you know, and we finally get to some sense of normalcy, I think that, you know, I don't know, I mean, like, for a lot of people, like myself, or no, I don't know about a lot of people, but for, like, myself, you know, if I have the flu and I've gone through it for like a few days, like that first day where I'm finally cough-free, fever-free, and all that, like, I feel like the entire world has been lifted off of my shoulders, and I can go and run a marathon. Like, that's how good I feel, and I think that's where we can be once we do get past this.
you know, I think one of the silver linings I've found is a couple things. You know, the challenge that we have as teachers and people just in the building, you know, kids in the building, is it's amazing how much I can read eyes now. You know what I mean? And I can tell if a kid's smiling under their mask, you know, and I still find it entertaining when I got 4 kids sitting there and I hear one of them chuckling and I can't figure out which one it is, you know, and I have to figure out which one's laughing at me. Those are things that, you know, I never would have had to deal with, but, you know, I don't know. There's other things too that, you know, like there's things that businesses are learning right now and schools are learning that they may not go back from, you know, using Zoom in some capacities or Google Meet, you know, those kinds of things. We've been forced to have to use some of the technologies out there now, and it'll probably aid us once all this stuff kind of surpasses. And so,
Yeah.
it's kind of an interesting look at the growth that's occurred with that. But you're right. You know, McGuire makes the point that it's tough on our seniors because,
Oh yeah.
you know, they feel as if they get robbed of something, and in a way they do miss out, and that's hard. So
Yeah.
how do we move forward, and how do we still celebrate them, you know, in their last year with us, and make sure that they know that they're part of this. And you know, those are things that weigh heavily on us as staff members and principals and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, don't think that it doesn't go unnoticed. Like not unnoticed, but I mean, like, don't think like I don't feel that that pressure, you know, and pain as well, because like, you know, last year when all that happened, there was no sports, there was no prom, there was no, I mean, like all the stuff that makes school fun,
Yeah.
you know, it was all gone. But I think a lot of the things that's been happening, you know, kind of behind the scenes, you know, trying to make sure that homecoming happens in some sense has been great. We've had homecoming king and queen crown. You know, we didn't have the dance, but I mean, like, you know, still had the celebration of it. Gotten football going and almost through the entire season. You know, already prepping for basketball. Although you guys haven't started practice yet, but
We're still in volleyball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I think I look at some of it, and I think we're problem solving. You know, talking
Yeah.
about that Magnificent Seven, but problem solving is think about what we've done to get around things and move forward. We had a parade the other day. Went around the grade school.
Yeah.
We didn't used to do that on homecoming. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do that this year. It's different. Is it as good as of a dance? Probably not. But was it something we did that was different, that is memorable? That
Yeah.
These little guys are, you know, they need to be excited about being Wildcats too. And I think they were. And so we're making impacts still through problem solving. You know, our FFA kids did an awesome job. Instead of having their farm safety day and having kids go out to the farm this year, they brought it here.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think of that. You know what I mean? The kids came to me and thought of that. And that's what's impressive to me as a principal, is seeing our kids be part of the solution to move forward. That is remarkable, and definitely something that I respect. So
They hypnotized a chicken.
yeah, that's
Apparently
cool.
that was a big hit.
I guess there's a thing called a fainting goat.
Yeah,
You know what
and
that
they-
was?
yeah.
I looked it up the other day. It's crazy.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah.
and they were doing all that stuff there, and then I don't remember if it was a little girl that came up to me and was like, "I know how to hypnotize a chicken."
Oh yeah.
I guess the moral of the story and the moral of our episode today is Halloween's coming up.
That's right, man. Candy time. Yeah.
I'll have candy in the bowl.
Yeah, man.
I know that,
Tomorrow?
Hmm?
Tomorrow? You have candy in it?
I mean, we got paid today, so sure.
We got paid today. Payday!
Accountability over here tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Kimberly's like,
We need to have a
just
party
walking up
like
to
we
the
did
walking
There
up
will
to
be
the bowl.
candy tomorrow. You know, she didn't speak up the whole time till we talked about the candy bowl. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll give you
man.
a hard time.
You know, the thing is that the world may toss us some lemons, but you know what? I like to make some lemon meringue pie from time to time. So you know.
Yep.
All right, we're about at the end here. Any final thoughts or anything? I mean, you know, the next podcast episode is going to be up in like a couple of weeks. So any thoughts?
Nope.
No.
Peace out.
Go
Bye.
Cats.
Yeah.
Go
Hey.
Cats! Yes. Oh yeah. By
Um,
that time we'll have a district. So so yeah, we'll see who's gonna be playing who, and all of that. So yeah, go Cats. Mr. Moore or Dr. Moore, do you have any final thoughts?
You know, nothing more than just I would say that what our kids have been doing, you know, and moving forward has really gained some respect from our staff and from our parents and people in our community. So I'd like to see them continue to do it because they are doing great. And if there's one thing I would say is to our seniors is you're defining yourself definitely through this in a way that will be remembered differently than others. So keep doing it. So.
It's a once in a generation. Well, I guess this time it's a once in a century thing, but every generation has something that
Yep.
defines them. So
Yep.
Maybe we'll go down in history, Cassidy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I guess for me, my final thing would be, you know, just be safe and pick through the bad candy and eat the good ones.
That's right.
And then give the bad ones to your
That's right.
siblings.
Yep.
Yes, Kinley, there will be candy.
Kit Kats.
Not
Sure.
pumpkin ones.
Not the pumpkin pie. The regular
Don't
ones.
dress up like a clown princess. Got it.
What about a
Yeah,
princess
show the
clown?
picture.
Ah, close enough.
All right. All right, guys.
Okay, bye.
We'll see you the next time. Have a good one.